Welcome back, everybody. We're here to pull cards today for September 1st for every single sign. This is a great way to check your sun, moon, and rising sign. If you know your Venus sign, your Jupiter sign, your Saturn sign, all that good stuff, you can get a lot of juice out of a quick little reading like this for the day. The contest that we had for August is running again in September. New contest. So I'm planning on running this contest every month, starting at the beginning of the month and running through the last day of the month. And after the last day of the month, then I will be choosing a winner from everyone who commented during that previous month. So we're going to be choosing a winner for August here pretty soon, if we haven't already by the time you see this video. So then we're going to have the new contest start in September. Rules are basically going to be the same. Every time you comment under a video is counted. Please only comment once. Additional comments are not counted. Only one comment per video is counted as an entrance to the contest. Okay, so I think we've shuffled it right up. Let's just get started, shall we? September 1, let's look at Aries. Aries, you guys have the Eight of Wands showing up. This is telling me that you have a lot of communication coming back and forth today. So a whole lot of information. You may be having to stay a little bit on your toes to keep up with all the changes that are happening. Taurus. Taurus, we have the Queen of Pentacles showing up in reverse. Can I get her out of that glare maybe? I hope. Queen of Pentacles in reverse just means that there is somebody that we've been being very generous with, either with our energy or with our finances. And what we're recognizing is where we thought that generosity would help this other person or this other group move forward. Instead, what it's doing is just making them more dependent on us. And so now we're cutting off that generosity today. So that's for Taurus and Taurus placements. Next up, we have Gemini. Gemini's Five of Coins in reverse. This is one of those reversals that's actually a good card to have come up in reverse. This just says that where things might have been tight with the budget is loosening up. And if things weren't tight with the budget, then where you were feeling left out socially or personally, now you're starting to feel more like a part of the group or a part of the unit. Okay. Next up, let's look at Cancers. So Cancers, you guys have the Four of Cups in reverse. Once again, this is a card that I like better in reverse than I do right side up. This just acknowledges that you have had some kinds of disappointments going on, but you're not really letting those slow you down. Instead, you are focusing on the opportunities that are in front of you and taking the disappointments in stride and moving forward. Okay? Next up, let's look at Leo. Leos, you guys have the Knight of Swords showing up here. This is just telling me that you have, you're going to have something that you're taking quick action on, and that action is probably going to involve getting words out to people, getting thoughts out to people. So one way or another, but taking quick action, getting words and thoughts out quickly. Virgo. You guys have the Seven of Wands showing up. This just means that you are creating some boundaries between you and somebody else. A lot of times we're doing this just for our own safety or our own well-being, and that's what's coming through for you today, Virgos. Libra. Libras, you guys have the High Priestess. This just tells me that you're paying attention to your intuition. You may even have something that happens today that makes it undeniable to you that you have intuition, or if you already knew that your intuition is growing. Scorpio. Scorpios, we have the Six of Swords showing up here, and this just means that we are moving away from something negative that was holding us back or dragging us down. This can be anything from a toxic person, situation, or even a toxic thought pattern. Okay, so that's for Scorpio. Next up we have Sag. Sagittarius, look at you, the Knight of Wands showing up as one of your court cards. This is just telling me that you are taking some action today on something that inspires you. I feel like for a lot of you this is actually going to be some very impulsive action that you weren't necessarily planning, more spur of the moment, but like I said, something that makes you feel excited and happy. Next up is Capricorn. Capricorns, you guys have the Nine of Wands showing up in reverse. Nine of Wands in reverse is telling me that there's something happening to you today that you were not expecting. It kind of comes at you out of the blue. Not necessarily a bad thing either. I'm feeling like for some of you, it's actually a good thing, but it might take you a couple seconds to process through the shock before you realize whether it's good or bad. Okay, so that's Capricorn. Next up, Aquarius. Three of Wands. So Aquarius, today you're going to be making some type of long-term plans or some type of travel plans. Woot woot. Pisces. Hermit card in reverse. This just means that today you're going to be spending some time by yourself, doing some evaluation about your priorities, what's most important to you. So just what makes you tick in general, what makes you happy, what makes you sad, what makes you trigger, maybe even deactivating a trigger or two. And then once you get more towards the end of the day, you're going to be ready to be back around people again, and you're going to be coming out and being more social, more towards the end of the day. So that covers everybody for today. Thank you very much for being here. Don't forget to comment down below to enter the contest. And I'm looking forward to doing readings and Reiki sessions for some of you. All you have to do to find out about that is check out my website. That's in the description box below. Thank you guys so much for being here, for watching, sharing, subscribing, and liking, and commenting. And thank you to those of you who are ordering private readings, private Reiki sessions. I do appreciate all of you. Moon card, look at that overall energy for the day. Something's going on. Something's going on. I'm feeling like in our subconscious it's kind of niggling, pulling at us, giving us a little bit of a subconscious nag to do something during the day, and I think that's going to apply to everybody. All right, guys, have a fantastic day, and I'll see you all back on the next video. Peace out.